Monday. Christy has lots of things to do, and so I thought I would just have my last porch vlog while there's a train in town. I love the sound of the trains, and I've always thought that was really charming about this house is they can hear the trains. And you know, I just really like the sound of that, and it doesn't really bother me. Although Saturday night, OMG, I guess there were a lot of trains that went through on Saturday night. Oh, hi, I'm Barbara. I'm sitting on my daughter's porch in Mississippi, listening to the train go by. But, so I vowed I would wear my earplugs after that. But as it turned out, I forgot to wear my earplugs. But apparently there aren't very many trains on Sunday. And last night, it did not bother me. I did hear a couple trains, but only because I happened to be awake, not because they woke me up. So that worked out. But one thing that I noticed on the train is that in the Northeast Corridor, where I'm normally training, I mean, I've, you know, going from my suburb to Philadelphia on the regional rail, and then I've taken the train to Washington, D.C. many times for my work. Between Philadelphia and Washington, D.C., and Philadelphia and my house, there are no intersections where the cars have to stop and the signal goes off and the arm goes down so that the cars can't drive over the railroad track. There are no intersections like that in that area. All the train tracks have bridges going over them, or or tunnels going under them. So there are no like roads that actually drive over the train tracks. But once you get past Washington and you get into the rest of America, in fact, there are lots and lots of roads that have the arm that goes down, the signal, and then the arm that goes down so that the cars don't get hit by the trains. And there are not a small number of roads that are really small roads that don't have a signal. They just are graded up so that you can drive over the track and then grade it back down, and you're on your own to pay attention to whether or not the train comes. But there are lots and lots and lots of those roads, and the trains have to blow their horn every time they're approaching one of those intersections. And so while I was trying to sleep on the train, that horn was going almost constantly, because there are a lot of roads that cross railroad tracks as you're heading in southwest into the United States. So that was really interesting. So I was glad I had my earplugs. I ended up digging out my earplugs when I realized that it was just going to be going like crazy. So more train. Isn't that interesting? But oh my gosh, that train blew its horn. Luckily, my car was at the back, so it wasn't so loud. But the people in the first car, oh my gosh, everybody would need earplugs for that, for sure. So, life on the porch in Mississippi. It's been lovely here. We picked strawberries yesterday, and I took some footage. My travel vlog is going to be mostly train stuff, because I have not actually been taking a lot of video while I'm here. Although I did a little tour of my bedroom this morning, because my bedroom is Christy's corner, and she has such beautiful, beautiful embroideries. I wish I could do justice with my videography to show you that her cosmic egg. The embroidery in the border of that is so gorgeous. I cannot tell you how gorgeous it is. I mean, I just couldn't believe it. She is so skilled in this. It'll be fun to see. She's hoping to have some time off soon and be able to take that class that Rich gave her. Rich gave her a crewel embroidery class from like the London School of Embroidery or something for her Christmas present. And so or her birthday. I'm not sure which. They come very close together. So it'll be fun to see what she can do with that, because I am so impressed with her embroidery. Really gorgeous, gorgeous stuff. So anyway, I took a video in my bedroom where I've been sleeping, and I've been sleeping really well. It's a very comfortable room. And I took some video. We picked strawberries yesterday, and with Christy's friend Katie May, and so I took some video of that, and then I tripped over the strawberry when I was trying to climb over, and they're not very high strawberry plants, they're only like this, I mean, you know, but anyway, I lost my footing and, you know, uneven ground or whatever. I ended up on the ground. I'm fine, perfectly fine. My knee actually was bothering me a little bit last night, so it's possible that I wrenched my knee slightly. My knee is hurting me enough that it is maybe possible that I will actually do the exercises I'm supposed to be doing for my knee. I mean, you know, it could happen. It could happen. Probably will happen. I'm sorry if I keep looking over there. There's a mosquito right there. So, you know. So anyway, we took Katie May out strawberry picking, and that was fun. And then later in the evening, Christy's friends who are moving to Alexandria came over for a few minutes and had strawberries and cream on the porch, and, you know, a last farewell, and that was nice. They're really lovely women. And so she will be sad to have them gone, but they're in Alexandria, which is not that far from me. I mean, really, you know. It's maybe not a day trip to go and visit and come back from my house, but it's certainly, you know, very doable to go for a quick overnight or something while she's up visiting in July. Who knows? Whatever. Anyway, we had a lovely time and sat and talked, and we stitched our library. Oh, I didn't bring anything. Oh, well, when I get home, I will show you, because I've been spinning on my drop spindle, and I caught my library up to yesterday. Yesterday was Monday, so I'm a little ahead of what I would normally be, and I had been very behind. I added a new color, and I was running out of buttercup, but it turns out Christy had my thread my floss that I was using for, and so I took some of her buttercup, so I have buttercup. I may have to put in an order at DeVere, because some of my colors are a little low. But that probably won't be till the fall, because I think the summer colors, for the most part, are not DeVere colors. So they're mostly DMCs, I think, so it should be fine. So anyway, so we finally did some crafting yesterday. It's been funny because, you know, Christy had a sore thumb, and, you know, and so she wasn't comfortable stitching on Saturday, and then we had that party on Sunday, and so we decided not to stitch, you know, after wine. And anyway, we stitched last night, but we watched quite a few Columbos, you know. So she would normally be watching floss tubes and things, so she's behind on her floss tubes too. But I finally watched her floss tube yesterday, so I'm caught up with her anyway, even if I'm behind on everybody else. So anyway, I'm leaving in a couple of hours. She's gonna take me to my train. We're gonna stop and get me some dinner, because the food on the train was not good. So I will get, like, maybe just like a giant chef salad, or I don't even know what I'll get to eat on the train. And I'll be headed home. But my train gets to Philadelphia at noon tomorrow, so I will be home well in time for a nice evening with my dogs and my husband. I do have my knit night tomorrow night, but I'm not sure if I'll be doing that. I may not do that, ladies, but we shall see. It might work out. But so I'll be home by 2:30, depends on when the train from Philadelphia is to my house. So, and Christy gave me lots of lovely, lovely things. So on Thursday's video, I will show you all the wonderful things Christy has given me, including these earrings. I don't know if you watch her or not, then you might recognize these. These are her Hieronymus Bosch earrings. She has taken little scenes from Hieronymus Bosch's Garden of Earthly Delights and turned them into earrings, and I love them. That's one of Dennis's favorite pictures. It's really an amazing, crazy picture, but she talked about it in one of her videos a couple weeks ago. And anyway, so I'm like, she was selling them. I'm like, if you have any that you don't sell, I'll take them. So she gave me a little Mother's Day package that was full of goodies, and I will show them to you on Thursday. So I'm going to go finish packing and get organized and everything, because as I said, we're going to be leaving here in probably almost an hour. And Rich will be leaving soon, and I want to be able to give him a big hug goodbye and farewell, because he will be off to his writing class. And so he won't be here when we leave. So I will say goodbye for now. I will try to do that little short I did on the train. It's a new thing. I was like beta the shorts, and it was actually a short option, like for go live, but do a short. 15 seconds. I guess I said this the other day. 15, I can't hardly say nothing in 15 seconds. I can barely introduce myself. So anyway, I'll try to do something, some video tomorrow on the train, and I'll take some I was going to say footage. I guess it's not really footage anymore since nobody uses film. Take some videos on the train. I don't think I took a video of my bed made. So I will do that, so you will be able to see the compartment when they set it up as a bed. And point it out the window going the other direction. And, you know, just the rest of my trip. But it's been a lovely visit. It has been a little short, but I will see her at the end of July. She's coming up to visit me and Dennis and the rest of her family. And so it won't be too long. Unfortunately, Rich won't be able to come with her, so I was glad to see Rich and get to spend some time with him. And Wicket won't be coming either, so. Anyway, I've had a wonderful trip. Thank you for all your encouragement and good wishes. And I will talk to you maybe tomorrow if it all works out on the train. Otherwise, it'll be Thursday. Please take good care of yourselves. Please, please, please stay safe and stay sane.